1, 2, 3, 4. Go! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, games that are sequels, that are the third sequels in the series, despite the fact that they don't have a number, but they're more in line with the actual series than the actual game with the number 2 is, and buildings that had to be put together so realistically. Well, I already botched this one. I had already thought it out of my head. But they had to be put together realistically because otherwise they fell apart when they tried to run the game. None of this makes any sense anymore. Welcome to another installment of NanoElite666 Plays! Huzzah! Jubilation! Gloriousness. I don't know. I am your host, NanoElite666, and today we are going to be starting a playthrough series of the next Red Faction game. Because, well, we've been doing Red Faction games, and, well, we finished the second one, so now it's time to go into the third one, which is Red Faction Guerrilla, which, after the detour to Earth in Red Faction 2, this game goes back to Mars, 50 years after the first game. They like their 50-year time skips in their series. There's another 50-year time skip between this game and the next game also. But anyways, we go back to Mars to see how things are after dealing with Ultor. Spoiler alert, not good. That's why we've got another video game out of it. And whereas the first two games had their big shiny feature was destructible environments with terrain and stuff, they went, and I'd better turn my phone down while I'm sitting here staring at it thinking of it. They went and instead of doing destructible terrain in this game, they instead did destructible buildings. And they did it in a wonderfully fantastic fashion. Pretty much, aside from a very few things, any man-made structure in this game you can destroy. And I remember back leading up to this game reading about it, because this released in, what was it, 2009 or 10 or so? It's been a while. But I remember reading that the dev team, when they were trying to implement the new destruction geomod stuff into the buildings, they were running into problems where every time they would load the game up to test things, all the buildings would fall apart because of the physics systems and stuff they had built for it. And they realized that, oh, we're going to have to actually learn how to assemble these structures and stuff to be architecturally sound so they don't fall apart under their own weight in-game. And I was like, good lord, that's pretty crazy. And watching buildings and shit fall apart and what you can do to them is pretty fun in this game. This game has sort of kind of ruined open world games for me. Because if you're going to give me a bunch of buildings and stuff and I can't tear them down like in this game, what's the point? I say this, and Mercenaries 2 also kind of ruled it, because you can blow up pretty much everything in that game. It's not as spectacular as this game, but you get a lot of fun military weapon tanks and toys and missiles and bombs and all sorts of airstrikes and shit to play with, so it's fun. Anyways, we're back on Mars. I said that already. Also different from this game, from the last two, is whereas the last two games were first-person shooters, this game is a third-person shooter, open-world sandbox type game. So I'm not entirely sure how well that's gonna translate over to doing video stuff, but we're just gonna see, because, you know, open world games like this have lots of extra crap to go run around and do. So I don't know. We do not. We will erase the autosave, because I was working on trying to make sure to get this game to work properly, and I had troubles getting it to work properly. And oh yeah, I should say this before I start. I was trying to launch it here in the year 2020, and it would just hang up and not launch on startup. And eventually, after all my digging, I discovered, and I'm putting this here just in case, randomly, in case somebody else wanders across this video and is having troubles getting their game to start. But if you're using RivaTuner Statistics Server to do, like, I use it for its on-screen display, which you don't see because I don't run it while recording. Turn that off. I turned that off, game launches fine. For whatever reason, it causes a problem, I don't know if I've just saved anybody a headache in the future, but here we go. Anyways, let's get this show on the road.
Alec Mason, mining engineer, demolitions class C. Report to Parker sector.
Fun ride?
Yeah, a blast.
How's Mom?
She misses you.
Sorry I missed Dad's funeral. Things here have been hard.
No one expected you to come halfway across the system. What the hell was that?
The EDF. They own the road and everything else. Forget the propaganda. Free Mars is over.
Well,
Didn't enough people die the last time?
We're under martial law here. Prison camps,
Torture?
death squads. People need something to believe in. Well, this is it. I got your gear over there. So here's how it works. It'll be a couple of weeks before you... wait here.
You've been made by the EDF because they know what's going on. You're not listening to me. They're looking for you. These gunships were critically weak.
I've seen her somewhere.
I doubt it. Like I was saying, the sooner we get to work, the sooner we get paid. Come on.
all right. Ooh, sun is bright.
Here's the site I was telling you about. It was a research outpost once, before the Marauders killed the scientists.
Marauders?
You don't want to be caught out here after dark. But it's a good place to find salvage.
I'm here to mine, not hunt for scrap.
On Mars, scrap is like gold. Got your sledgehammer and charges? Good. Let's see what you can do. Shit. Up in the sky.
It's a bird.
EDF gunship.
It's a plane.
Didn't think they'd be out here today.
The sun is very bright.
I'll keep an eye on it. You get the salvage.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, back on Mars. So yeah, remember how at the end of the first game, the EDF showed up after we called them in to help take care of Ultor? Yeah, they kind of, took over the place. And nothing got better. Remember how I said, and nothing bad will happen, or I said something along those lines? Anyways. So yes, here we are. We are Alec Mason, mining engineer, come to Mars to work and meet our brother Dan. And
see that salvage on the ground? Pick it up so we can trade it.
look, shiny stuff. Salvage. Salvage is found by causing destruction. Collect salvage and trade it for upgrades. Speaking of destruction, I will smash this truck. Oh no, there's a wall in the way. However, will we get through the wall? With our mighty sledgehammer of smashing not just faces, but whatever the hell we damn well feel like. Also, in doing testing last night, yeah, get ready to see a bunch of that shit falling on me and me kind of ragdolling. Sometimes fatally, probably. But yep. Oh, I can swap weapons with Q to my last selected weapon. Alright, I gotta destroy the laboratory and a tower. think I was talking about something beforehand. Now I don't remember. But yeah, you could smash up pretty much anything in this game. Like this tower thing over here. Have you ever thought and said, "Oh, this building offends me. I wish to remove it"? Well, with you and your trusty sledgehammer, you can do just that. Just make sure you're not standing underneath it when it falls over. Oh, is it gonna go? Is it going? Come on, buddy. Fall over. This thing is just barely hanging on. I might need to... You sound like you want to fall over. There it goes. Oh, don't worry, the building just clipped through me. Anyways. Let's smash the walkway I'm standing on. Oh god, I had such a blast playing this game the last time I did, way back on the PS3. This is another case of I'm playing a version of the game I got for free because I already owned the other version. We did it with Darksiders a few years back when I played that one. And amusingly enough, when THQ Nordic released the... this is the remastered edition of the game, which they called Remastered, because, hey, we made a pun out of Mars in Remastered, which they seem to like to do because we also had War Mastered for the first Darksiders. We had Definitive for Darksiders 2. But, they did another case of, what's that? If you already own this game, we'll give you the upgraded version for free. So, great, I got that too. Because I ended up with the game through some THQ bundle I bought on Steam years ago. That came with this and a bunch of other stuff. And I think I had only ever bought it just so I could get my hands on the Dawn of War 2 games. And I got all this other stuff in the meantime. Anyways, let's actually break the things that we're supposed to break. Like this tower.
Use your remote charges and take down that big structure right there.
Okay.
Right now you can set 2 charges before you detonate them. Remember, you can swap weapons and still use the detonator.
2 charges, you say?
Come back to me if you run out of charges.
Well, let's get breaking things.
Hurry up, Alec.
Dan, what the hell is going on? Who's the girl?
You know what's going on. Alec, the Red Faction could really use a guy like you.
To do what? What are you people doing out here?
Whatever it takes.
I'm not a terrorist, Dan.
You think I am? The EDF are wiping out towns. Alec, we need help.
Hey, you got me into enough trouble Earthside. Just want to do honest work here.
That's what we're fighting for. If we don't resist, they'll take everything.
Enough.
You'll see I'm right about this.
Got bad news for you, Alec. You're in a video game. You may not realize it, but you're in a video game, so... all this, I'm not gonna do this, I just want to do honest work. You know how that never plays out, right? Oh, look at it fall apart. Oh, it's so glorious. I'll stick one there. And we'll stick one here. And boom! Take out some interior walls that may or may not be load-bearing. Ha 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 ha! Are you gonna collapse the rest of it? Oh, oh. There it goes. There it goes. And just like that, the whole thing falls apart. We are gonna have so much fun tearing buildings apart in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, we're out of time. I'm gonna run around and see if I can't find any more scrap. Knock down some crap left behind. There used to be a building here. We have leveled it. In spectacular
Ron,
fashion.
you almost done?
Maybe? There's so much fun things here to smash. Ooh, there's buildings and stuff over there. Let's go smash them real quick. I still have some mining charges left. You know, with the amount of force it seems like the hammer is impacting on those things, I would expect them to go flying forward. I did that on purpose. I noticed it was falling and said, oh, that looks like it's going to fall right on my head. I'm going to let it. And then I said to myself, oh my god, I hope it doesn't kill me. Throw a charge there. Throw a charge there. And fall off the ledge. And go, boom! I don't know what this is, but we're going to smash it. We're going to smash the pipes. And smash this. Gotta get that scrap. Let's not get caught inside the thing, although I can just smash my way out of it afterwards if I need to. Well, what's this? There's a building over here. Oh no! Oh no! Whatever will we do? It offends me with its presence! Excuse me, I said. Ho ha 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 ha. Kablooey! And then you fall over. On top of me. Almost. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you can't tell, I'm having a bit too much fun here. Anyways, we should go. I don't want to spend half an hour in the tutorial level just smashing things because I can. I mean, smashing things is fun, but we're going to have a whole game to smash things. Are you just too cool to smash? Supports! There's a walkway collapsing on my head. Alright, let's get out of here.
We need to hide.
From what?
Daniel Mason, you are under arrest. Surrender or we will open fire.
Alec, run! Run!
The Earth Defense Force changed the face of Mars. They terraformed so we could breathe the air. They built bases, checkpoints, watchtowers. The Liberators soon became an occupying force. And now they killed my brother. Dan said they'd take everything. For me, they already have.
Drop the weapon. Now!
You guys afraid of a hammer?
Drop it, smartass.
Hey, what right have you got to trash
Your
my—
brother is Daniel Mason.
Yeah, he was. He's dead.
This trailer and its contents have been confiscated by the Earth Defense Force. We're placing you under arrest.
For what?
Don't play dumb with me, Miner. You're Red Faction.
Look, I just shipped here from—
I guess you work fast. We found these detonators among your possessions.
I'm a mining engineer. I have a permit for those.
It just got revoked. Shoot him. We're under attack! Stop these bastards! Any help here?
They'll hunt you from here to the ice caps.
He said I was Red Faction.
Like it or not, Mason, you are now.
Red Rock. Trading post. These will be shot on sight.
Mason, my name is Samanya. I worked with your brother.
Lucky you.
I know this is a lot to take in, but you're going to have to trust us.
Why?
Because you don't really have any other option. The commander thought you should have this field manual. It'll help you survive out here.
Oh, I got a Guerrilla handbook. It contains tutorial videos and other information useful to new Red Faction members.
Welcome to the Red Faction. We'll start off with the basics. There are 6 populated sectors on Mars. Parker, Dust, Badlands, Oasis, the Free Fire Zone, and Eos. All of which are controlled by the Earth Defense Force. Our goal is to liberate all 6 sectors, driving the EDF off the planet. There's only one problem. The EDF is a professional military organization. They've got the money, the training, and the firepower to take us down. Direct assaults are suicide. We need to hit their weak points, attack them when they least expect it, destroy high-value targets, and then get the hell out of there. If you ever need to hide from the EDF, restock ammo, or choose a different set of weapons for your fieldwork, safe houses are set up throughout the world. Any available safe house will be marked on your map. Good luck.
Alright, so that's the general gist of things.
We don't have access to the same supply lines as the EDF. We can steal their guns, but that's not enough. Sam is an engineer working for the Red Faction. She's come up with ways to improvise weapons from mining equipment and industrial tools, but she needs raw materials. That's where salvage comes in. When you destroy things, you'll often see salvage on the ground afterward. Collect it and bring it to Sam. The more salvage you supply her with, the better the equipment she'll be able to provide. Abandoned buildings are good sources of salvage, as are any of those high-tech EDF structures. Bring them down, and bring the salvage to Sam.
Alright, so this is our handbook. What else we got? Demolition Master, Transporter. Oh, these are side missions. Ammo crate, sledgehammer. This is all the stuff. Sledgehammer, this is your best friend. The sledgehammer is a versatile, non-threatening weapon that can smash through just about anything, and no ammo needed. Its silent, powerful attack makes it ideal for thinning EDF ranks without raising the alarm, unless they happen to notice the very loud crunch of a hammer hitting people. That is a boxy-ass assault rifle. Oh, vehicles. I don't feel like going through all this. This is all the lore stuff. All the stuff. Blast from the past. Radio logs. Oh, cutscenes. Okay. So, Guerrilla Handbook can be accessed with escape, and then I go there. Alright, before that, we're going to make us a save. Overwrite my save from last night that I was doing to just make sure that things didn't break. Alright. So, here we are in Parker. Alright, well, looks like we should go get a mission briefing. Destruction target. What have I got? An assault rifle. Mission unlocked. Each sector contains missions that must be completed for liberation. Completing a mission also rewards salvage. Okay, so I got something I gotta fix before we go. I'm right-clicking and it is swinging the melee button. Right-click should be aim. I thought I was thorough going over the controls last night. I was not. I was not. Alright, crouch. I need button controls. First I need crouch to be left control. I need... that's secondary fire. Okay. I might not want to unbind that from right-click. I do, however, might want to, I know what I can do. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Secondary fire is also right-click. But melee is also right-click. But now zoom is nothing. Yeah. I might just get used to it like this. I can shoulder swap.
Latest tabloids say the EDF want to launch a moon at us.
Ah, weapons. I got an assault rifle and remote charges is all I have access to right now. Arc welder, purchased at the upgrade table. Anyways, I could steal this truck if I wanted. But, let's look at the time and say, oh, I have full ammo. And then look at the time and say, oh, you know what? It's probably about time to wrap it up for this part. Because it is about that time, and this is a good spot to do it. Since we are, you know, just starting. And we just finished the tutorial and are getting into things. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for this part. Once again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have been enjoying. As always, if you have any suggestions or recommendations for games that you think I should play that might make for a good series like this at some point in the future, or if you just wish to give me a shout, give me some feedback, let me know how I'm doing. Am I doing good? Am I doing bad? If I'm doing bad, what can I do to go from doing bad to doing good? Or if you just wish to inform me that I'm a terrible person because I showed up to Mars to do some good, honest work, but I'm already in trouble, and now I'm a terrorist, and it was never supposed to be like this. I just wanted to do honest work. But now I'm a bad person because I hit that soldier man with a hammer. You may inform me of such in the comment box below. PC, PS4, and Switch for recording suggestions, as that is all that I can currently record on right now. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, then please subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be kept up to date whenever I post up new videos, and then you won't ever have to make... I think I almost said make out, which would not make sense. You can't make out on a video? I don't know. I broke my brain. Then you won't have to miss out on any of the shenanigans that go down, and this is my little corner of the internet. Also, if you know of anyone else who might enjoy watching this sort of thing, share this video or my other videos with them. Point them in my general direction, so maybe they might potentially swing by and be amused by the shenanigans that go down, and this is my little corner of the internet. Also, you should follow me on Twitter, at NanoElite666, so I'll be using that to make news, updates, and announcements and such regarding the channel whenever the need should arise in the future. My brain says, you're forgetting something, but I'm saying, no, I'm not. I did everything. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this first part of Red Faction Guerrilla. I am NanoElite666, and I will see you all next time.